because compassion is nothing more than responding gently. Today we're going into the depths of a phenomenal question of why structure builds willpower. Structure is the connector. It is the cheese of the macaroni. You see, when structure comes into anybody's life, it takes something that's raw, maybe the potential, and then structure puts it all together and now produces something magnificent. For example, you got raw noodles. With structure, which is cheese, it puts it together and it makes macaroni and cheese. You got a raw talent in a potential athletic game, basketball, soccer, football, tennis, rugby, golf, bowling, and then you give them structure, which is a tried and true coach, a mentor, and now you've produced a Steph Curry for basketball, a Serena Williams for tennis, a Michael Jordan. Structure is the cheese of the macaroni, and that is why it will beat willpower. Willpower is definitely a phenomenal add-on to keeping your arsenal because it amplifies something that already is a baseline at said level. But structure is the connector from good to great, from great to Hall of Fame. Those have connectors of structure. Structure is able to produce that minor tweak that you may have been looking over that makes such a big, phenomenal, cataclysmic event, chain reaction effect. Now you are in a world of your own because your structure has beat willpower. So now today's word is not going to go hand in hand with the question of why structure beats willpower, but it's definitely playing a great role, and that is compassion, sympathetic pity, and concern for the sufferings or misfortunes of others. Your compassion comes down to understanding pain and responding gently, comprehending whatever it is that has transpired and responding gently. The compassion for somebody who has willpower is giving them a solution to structure. Your willpower is great, but like I spoke about earlier, it's an add-on. So let me help you find the compassion which can amplify, which you can now use that willpower as is intended for, and that's to amplify the structure, because compassion is nothing more than responding gently to a potential setback or a style of pity or, feeling bad for somebody. Compassion, if you've ever been in a situation where somebody is just always getting the short end of the stick, and you have compassion for their situation, so you may or may not do something out the ordinary, like give them a ride home, make a few calls, or call in a favor so that they can progress farther, because you have compassion for what's happening, and you can see clear as day what they could be if given the chance. So, like I said, the word will not today go hand in hand with the question, but it plays a pretty good devil's advocate. And now, today's day 278 at 365, being sober. Click that link in that bio. Go ahead and get that free gift. It's Saturday, another day posted on YouTube every single day. I appreciate all the new subscribers, the consistent interaction with the channel, because ultimately, that's how y'all show love back to me. The more you interact, the higher chance somebody else can see this channel and see my grind. Shoot, they could have compassion for me, like, dang, AP been doing this for over a year, and he has the receipts to show it. My man hasn't missed a beat. And when a beat was about to get dropped, he didn't double down. Now they got compassion. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Watch a video, put something in the comment section. That's real. That's very real. And that's what it's all about. Because, like I just said, regardless, I'm posting on YouTube every single day to 1,000 subscribers. And then that's only putting more pressure on me, because now I got 1,000 subscribers. What they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. So I gotta level up my content. I gotta do more extravagant things. I gotta go different places. I gotta have that camera out. I gotta have something for y'all to look forward to coming back day in and day out. I gotta niche down even more. As you see, structure is my thing. That's why I'm niching in on structure. If I hit 1,000 subscribers, I gotta niche down even more so I can then exploit one specific thing in a field to the masses. And a byproduct of doing something so detailed is it's a big pie of this world. When you niche down, essentially it's cutting it in half. So now it's 4 quarters. When you niche down from there, it might be cutting it in half to the point where it's 1/16. And now when you exploit it, whatever you niche down to, you're now talking to everybody who finds whatever your niche is intriguing and informative to implement in their own lives. Like these words, compassion. You could essentially, on my channel, watch me for structure, watch me for consistency, watch me for different words that you either already knew, haven't really learned too much about, or just learn from watching me, know the definition, how it is used, how you can implement it into your vernacular when speaking across different conversations on a daily basis. This is a style of an audiobook if you want to look at it from that perspective. 3 different pillars and avenues that you can take that can be implemented right now that you can progress forward. 4, you could also click the link in the bio and start your sobriety guide, your sobriety journey. And step by step, have something to look forward to kickstart your structure life through something very, 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 very minute. So it's options in a specific niche, and I appreciate deeply all the love, support, and I'm gonna continuously show up like I know y'all will. Enjoy Saturday.